very special price. Well, don't go anywhere because Adam's up next, but I've got Fresh Start Mondays coming back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Don't miss it.
Well, a good afternoon, happy weekend, happy new year if I've not seen you since. We have some wonderful things to share with you in this hour. Congratulations to everybody that made that commitment on the Today's Special. You are gonna love the quality of Nordic Track. That name, that brand, similar to the quality you expect from Apple, right? In this hour, we've got the brand new Apple iPad, the one that was launched in fall. We've got it at the best value we have had for a long time. When we first brought it in, it sold out completely. You're gonna get the brand new iPad, fully sealed, of course, brand new in the box. We're gonna send your way a cover, a case, a stand, a cleaning cloth, a stylus, all the things that you need to make the most of your brand new Apple iPad journey. And actually, while I'm on the Apple theme, I do have some brand new third generation Apple Airpods coming up as well, the brand new ones for the first time ever on TV. But let's get started. I know it might be a little hard sometimes to make the commitment to work out for that New Year's resolution. I've got a New Year's resolution that is easy to commit to and easy to stick to. Here's the New Year's resolution that we can all do. Let's all agree that we're gonna start shredding. We're gonna start shredding and clearing the clutter and protecting ourselves. You know, when you think of shredders, when I say a shredder, typically you think of the shredder that you had back in 1991, and that shredder was kind of big, kind of clunky, kind of noisy. God forbid you put too many pieces of paper in that shredder. Oh, it would scream at you. It would yell at you, then you'd have to try and pull them out again. Paper would go everywhere. Shredders, like everything else, have evolved. And in 2022, they're better than ever before. Can I show you? Here's the Museum of Shredding right here in front of me. We go back to 1991 again, and this is what you and I had. It's called a strip cut shredder. It took the piece of paper and it cut it into a strip, right? Not bad, but not great. I can still see all the information. If you and I went with $100 in our pocket to the red store, the blue store, the big box store, chances are we'd walk away with a shredder that can do this. This is called a cross-cut shredder, and it's cutting the pieces of paper, as you can see, to a much smaller level. What we normally wouldn't walk away with $100 in our pocket, if you go to those stores, is this type of shredder. This is called micro cut. It pulverizes it. There is nothing left at all. Nobody's putting that jigsaw puzzle back together again. It's the best type of shredding technology you can buy. I've got it, love it, use it. I've been committed to shredding now for 2 years and my life has never been better. And I promise the same thing for you. All the stuff that comes in the junk mail comes in and the junk mail goes out. But I've not finished. Before I introduce you to the Shredding King, the man who taught me everything that I know, I want to show you one other feature that I think is going to swing it in our favor. Not only will you get micro cut shredding, this is, wait for it, an auto shredder. You know what that means? It means no more do you have to stand at that shredder and feed through 2 pages at a time, 3 pages at a time, 4, no. With this, you could take up to 90 sheets of paper, stack them at the back and walk away. You stack up to 90 sheets of paper and it will start shredding and go through them all. You don't need to feed them in manually. Now, on top of that, there is even another one at the front, another entry point. So you could be shredding there as well, credit cards and everything else. It's brilliant. You could tell I'm a big fan. I'm the biggest fan in the world when you can tell me it's $99.99 and free shipping and 5 flex pay. Lowest price ever for this type of technology. Mr. Bill Duggan joins us. Bill, the Shredder King. Bill, I said it and you know it's true. New Year's resolutions are hard. This one is easy and even fun.
It's so empowering because you do get that instant gratification, and it's so easy for us to do. We love Embassy. They've been here for years. A lot of them have been customer picks because of the reliability. Sure, we like the finish. We love that end result of what Micro Cut offers. But look at this. These are all on casters, so they wheel away. They have a nice, bright, shiny finish. Yes, it has that shred tray in the front, but this auto shred tray for under $100, game changer. Because this is what happens. Okay, it's Sunday. I'm going to finally spend some time in the office, right? And that stack of papers that I've put off is just grown and grown, or maybe it's in the filing cabinet because I'm going to start to clean it out. I can take that entire stack. I can just take 30 sheets or whatever, and I can just load up this tray in the back, and it's going to do that shredding for me. So I'm not a slave to the shredder anymore. I can go back and start taking down the decorations, or go play outside with the kids, or walk the dog because it's a nice day. But you know what's another good reason? 49%. That's almost half of all identity theft happens during tax season, and we're in it. We're going to start to get all that stuff sent to us in the mail, digging it out of filing cabinets, and making copies, having staples. So while this is auto shredding, I can shred in the front at the exact same time. That's the power of this. So I don't just have to wait for that auto tray in the back to be done, and you see what happens right in front of your eyes. It has a nice large collection bin, about 3.5 gallons, which I'll be honest, Adam, I have a really small home office. I use this as my trash can. And then when I need to shred, I shut that door and it just starts to shred. It's pulling it in from the back, but more importantly, it's taking care of it. Because this is what also happens. It's doing the shredding, but I still have more stuff. The stuff that came in the junk mail, those holiday, holiday cards, loved them. But my name and address is on that return envelope. So hello, let's shred all that stuff. So it's about protecting your identity at the end of the day. 1 in 7 of us fall victims to identity theft. And that's why the federal government, Adam, they even tell us, we need to shred these documents. We cannot just throw them away. So it's protecting myself, but it's also helping me manage this clutter in the home office, in the kitchen, wherever we keep that stack of stuff, because it's going to look good. I'm going to leave it out. And I really do appreciate that this auto technology, that small micro cut fine shred, it's under $100, which we don't get to do. And it's even shipping for free. That's huge. Because guess what? How many of us got boxes over the holiday, right? Let's recycle that cardboard, that dense cardboard. But this label, that's my identity. That barcode has information on it. Check this out. Thick cardboard, not a problem for this. And then you see what happens right in front of your eyes.
Bill, we have a couple updates coming through. I just lost the rose gold, so the rose gold has sold out. Thank you. I have navy available, I have black available, and I have red available. Navy will be the next to go. Being as transparent as I can possibly be with you, we have several shredders available online. None of them are as good as this at this price point, and that's just me being truly open and honest with you. We do shredders quite regularly, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate. Well, what's this one and that one? I see different colors, but what's the difference? This is the best price we have ever done on micro-cut technology, regarded as the best in the world, and with auto shred. A lot of the ones that we've done in the past for $99 haven't had the auto shred. They've just been a manual shred. So this is a really big deal. I'll put it this way. Rather than rambling on, if you were going to buy it, this would be a great day to buy it, because this value is truly sensational. And when you buy a good one, you never need to buy another one. It's not like a product you're going to buy one today, you're going to buy another one next year. You buy one good one and you are all set to go. If you want navy, I now have 1 dozen left. Black is the best seller. Red is doing very well though. So navy last call, black bestseller, red last call. Rose gold at the end has now officially sold out. There is a difference for sure in the technologies. The reality is, as Bill always shows us, when you and I get something in, and it might be sensitive information, it might be medical, it might be about your mortgage, it might be about work, you take the piece of paper and you do that and you throw it away, well, somebody can simply come along and unscrew it and say, oh, there we go, I knew it. Other thing that we do is this. We say, well, that's obviously not going to protect us. I'm going to be so smart. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 1, and I'm going to tear it again, and then I'm going to throw it in the trash. Now, come on, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4 piece jigsaw puzzle that is so easy to put together. Bill, this is not good enough.
No, and Adam, you know what I used to do? The bathroom garbage can, the kitchen garbage can, but they all ended up at the curb. So this really is your first line of defense, because when you put this out at the curb, you see that it's protected. You see that it's evolved from this 1950s technology, which that's your credit score. That's your identity. That's your mortgage payment, your car payment, because that's what happens. A lot of us don't realize we're that victim until we sit down and we're like, we don't qualify. And that's kind of what happened to me, Adam. I was a sophomore in college. I went to the financial aid window. I'm like, I'm here to get my check. And they're like, you don't qualify this year. And all of a sudden, it started me down that rabbit hole of how and when and who and how do we fix it. And then you're on lockdown. Yeah. So it's auto shredding, which is great because I can go back to doing what I need to do. Clean, fold laundry. It's Sunday, right? But then I found more. I don't have to wait. I just load this up, and please notice, it's not going in all pretty. It's got staples, and you see that end result. That is fine microcut. I threw a clear bin in here so you could actually just see that difference. Let me just remind you, that difference with the cardboard, thick cardboard, right? No trickery, it's going in, and it's devouring it, which just is nice peace of mind at the end of the day. But think about it. You know, some of us got prescription stuff, we have paycheck stuff, canceled checks. Oh, how many of us have work documents lying around because we're working from the office? We're not taking it in the office to shred like I used to do because they always had a better shredder at the office. Now I have a better shredder because, one, that shred is smaller. I love this footprint. It's a narrower footprint on the floor, so it sits a little taller. But the fact that Embassy put them on wheels is just nice and convenient. And that narrower footprint, I'm not always bending over to shred. I can easily reach it. And that's really where you appreciate getting an Embassy in your home. People have had Embassies before. They loved them. They love this microcut and the powerful difference. They've upgraded for this auto shred tray in the back. And that's what happens. Whether it's 90 sheets, which is the capacity, or whether it's just 40, or, you know, whether it was like me, I came back from vacation and I had all these junk mail stuff I didn't need. So you know what I did, Adam? I pulled out the stuff I knew was mine, you know, holiday cards and all that. But then that other stuff, I loaded it up here in the tray, and guess what? I did not have to sit here and open up the envelopes. I did not have to sit here and worry about it. While it was going through those, I started unpacking the bags and started doing the laundry. That auto shred tray is a game changer, and that's why we've offered it this past year, but not at, well, the last year, I guess, but not under $100. Because you also mentioned, I mean, we've done this, and check it out. Look how much space that one page is going to take up versus what I've destroyed.
We have another update. Rose gold sold out, now blue's gone, so now that's the second one's gone. That one's about to disappear from the set. This is black, this is red. Black is the best seller, red will be the next to sell out. Again, full transparency, tomorrow night I will be presenting another shredder that is very, very, very good, but it's not as good as this. And you're getting it at a better price. Again, I want you to know when there's a deal that's really extraordinary, and this is an easy one to talk about because it's the very one that I've got at home, I really want to share that with you. If you want to buy a shredder, this is the one I would recommend, certainly because it's got the auto shred capability, certainly because it's got the microcut capability, and most definitely because it's 99 and change and free shipping and flex pay. The thing is, nobody honestly can argue the point. When you see this information about securely shredding things like sales or ATM receipts, credit card receipts, important medical information, tax documentation that you no longer need, things that have important, valuable personal information on them, nobody is going to argue, well, I don't need this. You do. You do need it. Everybody needs this. But a lot of us are so upset because it still is a pain point in the back of our mind because we remember when we used to have that shredder from 10, 15 years ago, and it was not nice. It wasn't our best friend. It would yell and scream. It would get stuck. It would get jammed. You used to have to lift the top bit off to empty it, and the shredder'd go everywhere. This is not that. It is a new world, a new day. It's the shredder of your dreams. And again, it's got all the features that make life easier. To empty it, you're simply going to pull the front here. You don't have to lift this part up. Even that peekaboo window allows you to see when it's full or not. I love that it's on the caster so you can roll this around. Make it a part of your 2022 habit. Make it a routine. Just start to shred it. Start to shred it. We are about 5 minutes left before we have to move on because obviously there's none left. I have black available. I have red available. I do want to also invite everybody who is watching to join me at 6 p.m. East Coast time, 6 p.m. sharp. We're going to do a magic trick that will make David Copperfield jealous. We'll do a magic trick that Siegfried and Roy would be proud of. We have an amazing, amazing product at 6 p.m. sharp that is going to just rock everybody's world. It's phenomenal. You will not believe what your eyes are showing you, and we'll do it at 6 p.m. on the dot. With that being said, Bill, well over 300 now reserved and another 650 people ordering. We have red or black available.
Smart.
Whichever the color may be, you cannot beat this technology and the importance of it at this price.
Right, and even the black and the red, they have that elite shiny finish. It's not a matte. It really is a nice, elegant design. So yes, leave it out. But more importantly, I'm shredding right now, and I'm not lifting a finger. I'm not babysitting it. Because that's that auto shred advancement. Microcut's been around for a while, which we appreciate, and we appreciate what Embassy does deliver. Because You mentioned it, Adam. We've been there with the headache. It jams. It overheats. I truly was once on air with the shredder, and I'm like, what is this in the air? And it was smoke. I mean, it couldn't even handle an on-air presentation because it wasn't Embassy. And that's what you're getting. Quality name. I love the size of this one because I'll be honest, we have bigger Embassy shredders. They are more expensive. They have more capacity. This 90 sheet and that footprint for any dorm room, apartment, or home office is just great. The 3.5 gallon pull-out drawer, because how convenient is this? This is what I'm throwing away. When I throw this away, it looks I missed the New Year's party. Or I have packing material for the entire year. Or if this is the start of your New Year's resolution, perfect time to do it. Tackle the home office, clean up what you've got. But all of us are going to be going through tax season in a few weeks, and 49% of all identity theft happens during that season. Marlo Smith, a show host, she was a victim of identity theft.
Yep.
Mine was financial aid. Someone got her tax refund before her. So she's like, why hasn't mine arrived yet? And like, we already sent it to you. She's like, that's not my address. That was my money, but not my address. And that's just where you want to protect yourself. Because Adam, you got little ones. Yeah. It's kids and seniors that are the most susceptible because they're not running their credit all the time. But the crazy part for all of us is we don't realize it's happened to us until we sit down and we don't qualify. So take advantage of it while you can. Enjoy the upgrade. Enjoy free shipping. It comes fully assembled. It's just a plug-and-play experience. This weighs about 16 pounds because of the gears and the muscle and the power. You just notice it went through all 90 sheets for me. So that box is going to be big. That box also has your identity on it. So remember, you can go through thick cardboard at the end of the day if I would turn this off. Oh, actually, it stopped because it recognized the bin is full. Give it a little juggle, make some room. But more importantly, it's going to be able to go through this cardboard because it has that power to just churn through and give everyone micro cut, not strip cut.
Even if you don't order this from us today, just promise me one thing. Promise me that whenever you do decide to buy a shredder, do not let them bamboozle you into buying one of the other types. Because the thing is, you go to the red store or the blue store or the big box store and you see an aisle with a few shredders. We're not all experts on shredders. We don't know the difference between that or that. But here is the real visible difference so you understand. If you and I took our $100 bill right now to the red store or the blue store, most likely we will walk away with a shredder that does this or does this. Strip cut or cross-cut. Now, they're okay, but they're nowhere near as good as this. If we take that same $100 to the red store or the blue store, the reason why we typically wouldn't walk away with this type of shredder is because it's the most expensive type of commercial shredding available for our households, as it were. So this is best in class, but it's also the most expensive. The reason why HSN is able to do it at this price is because we sell bazillions of shredders, and that's a conservative number. We sell so many over so many years that our deals are truly, in my opinion, the best out there in America today. So look, again, if you don't buy it today, that's totally fine. Just promise me, A, you'll think of us in the future when you need to buy one, and B, you will not go somewhere else and let them sell you one of those other inferior shredders, because that's not good value for money. Ours is. Last call. If you want red, I have fewer now than 200. If you want black, I have fewer than 300 before they're sold out. Black is the best seller between the two. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Once you make it a part of your daily regimen, trash comes in, as it were, junk mail comes in, it goes into the shred. When you talk about the FTC and you talk about their recommendations, what they say, it's very clear, it's very apparent, it's very real. One of the many ways the FTC recommends to help protect your identity is to shred sensitive documents, not screw it up or tear it up, but really shred it. Shred receipts, credit offers, credit applications, insurance forms, physician statements, checks, bank statements, expired charge cards, and other similar documents before you put them in the trash. If you're not doing that, then we're putting ourselves at risk. And there's no reason to put ourselves at risk, because this is easy and this is fun and this is super affordable. Thank you for all of your orders. Red or black, last call. Whenever you buy any electronics from us at HSN, we always recommend Hsn Protection Plus. It's a way to, well, do just that, protect them with no deductibles. So we gotta love that, no deductibles at all when you buy a product and protect it with Protection Plus. Okay, I want to invite you to be an HSN VIP. I mean, you always are in my eyes, but I want to make sure everybody knows it. If you apply for an HSN credit card, When you get approved, you can take $40 off any single item purchase, whatever that may be. Heck, it might be $40 off the amazing once-in-a-lifetime product that we're going to show you at 6 p.m. East Coast time. It's something that your eyes will convince you that they're deceiving you. You've got to be here at 6 p.m. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's something that will just truly astound you. It's something every home in America needs. 6 p.m., we're about 40 minutes away. You will love it, I promise. Talking of love, making its television debut, first time ever on HSN, the brand new third generation Apple Airpods. I say the latest, the newest, third generation, because this is a really big deal. We have them available today with a wonderful bundle of accessories that we have put together, including the silicone magnetic neck wrap so you never lose them, a pair of air hooks so they nicely sit on your ears. You're going to get the hard shell case as well, the silicone sidekick, all the things that allow you to maximize your enjoyment of Apple AirPods, which are regarded as the finest in the world. Incidentally, coming up in a few moments, the newest Apple iPad is available, and we'll even be giving a quick mention of an Apple Macbook Pro that's available. So we are really a great destination for all Apple products. And then, of course, at 6 p.m., that extraordinary deal for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, Bill, with that being said, let's talk the wonders of Apple AirPods. What's new about this generation? What's better about this generation? And why do people love them so?
I'm giggling because the shredder's still shredding. It just started shredding.
I was going to say, okay, what's that noise?
It's because you can hear everything, which is great. Actually, I just opened up the case. It's trying to connect to my camera, which is awesome because that is what Apple did. They made that wireless connectivity so easy for all of us to just get connected because we've been baffled by it. We've been disappointed by it, or it was just too complicated. So they made it easy for us to connect. And the fact that it's easy, we're going to use it. So this is the third incarnation of what they're delivering. So they're going to look a little different, but they're going to perform with such great quality. What is that difference? You're getting Apple technology, which is great, but then you're also getting Beats audio on the inside. So what does that mean? Beats, they're known for a bigger, fuller, richer, clearer sound, and it's already embedded. So you're not getting the first generation or the second generation. This is their third incarnation, which gives you a better battery life, wireless charging case, 30 hours of on-the-go listening with this, and I'm just going to turn off my shredder for a second so I can hear that. But more importantly, it is that convenient and that powerful, and this is the first time we've been able to offer them. These were just launched by Apple in the fall. We didn't have them at all through the holiday season, so the fact that we have them now, perfect time. Get on the treadmill. Go for those walks. Start the school year off right, which is great. We give you a bunch of great accessories. This magnetic lanyard, so you can actually thread them in, and then they're not going to fall out. Or over-the-ear hooks. So if you are really active and you want to lace it over your ear, you have a nice, comfortable way to feed them through here. Even keep them on your fitness tracker. I know there's a Today Special coming up tonight.
Yep.
You can put that on the band of your Apple Watch or any fitness tracker. They're all right there. But that's the crazy part about it. Whether you're using them to work out, whether you're using them to watch a video or in class or a telephone call, people go to these because of the quality and they're so user-friendly and great battery life. That's when you'll be blown away with the difference and how you can use them. And
Bill, we're going to get your Skype feed back on for a second. You have frozen in a fabulous smiley position, but we're going to try and get you reconnected. $279.99 with 5 flex pay of $56. Free shipping and handling. Maybe you asked Santa for some AirPods, but maybe Santa forgot to bring them to you. This would be a wonderful opportunity to invest in them yourself. The joy is that whether you love listening to music or podcasts or Audible, whether you are somebody that plays games, whether you're somebody that just loves to watch, let's say, Netflix on the go, this is going to give you that privacy, that enjoyable listening with, of course, industry-leading, award-winning sound. When you say the newest version of Apple AirPods, you know they've got to be good, and they really are. One of the nice things about HSN versus the Apple Store is that we give you a 30-day return policy, so you have 30 days to experience them. This is an investment, there's no denying that. But if I could just get them into your ears so you could hear them, then you'd really know, do I want to get them or do I not? Now, when we send it to you, they're brand new, sealed in the original box, of course. People ask sometimes if they're refurbished, they're not. If you don't love them, return them 30 days, and of course you will get your money back. The 3 color choices that we have are going to be black. This is going to be the rose gold, obviously, and then we have the silver. So that's just going to be the color of the accessory case that you get to choose as well. We are moments away from the brand new Apple iPad. I have only 400 of those to go around. And then a quick mention of the Macbook Pro before I reveal our secret surprise at 6 p.m. sharp. Bill, when you talk about Apple AirPods, people also always wonder, do I have to be pairing these with an Apple product, or could I have, let's say, an Android phone? And the answer is?
Yes. These work across all those categories. It just needs Bluetooth, a television, an HP computer. It's great. I'm just more excited that you're getting that latest in terms of technology. Better battery life, which we can all appreciate, because normally you'd get about 4 to 5 hours, even with Apple. Now you're getting 6 hours of playback. Then you put it back in the case. This case, which gives you wireless charging, easier pairing. Do you notice how it's popping up over there? And by the way, what is wireless charging? I left my wireless charger over there. But if you have one of those wireless charging pads, imagine this case is one, you just place it right on top and it will charge up that easily and instantly. So you're upgrading. Because if you're like me, I have a pair. I'm actually using the new pair right now, so that's the quality that you're getting. I have a pair of the original ones. I love them. And trust me, I was worried, am I going to lose one or whatever and anything like that? Never did. And I always told myself, if I did, I'd buy them again, because that's the quality and that's the Apple difference. And I'm just double checking. It does have free shipping, and that's important. When it's audio, you want to try it. You want to see how easy this is. So get these home. Do you know, it's the same thing you're going to find at Apple, which is great. But Apple gives you a 14-day return policy. We've doubled that at HSN. So you can really make sure it does work with your iPad, if it's the iPad we have coming up, or maybe it's another Fire tablet or Amazon tablet, with your television. They'll all pair a little differently. Like that easy pairing is pretty much an Apple difference, where it just finds a device and pops up, and you only have to do that once. And that's the crazy part about this. There's even auto sharing. Oh, there's this new thing too. There's spatial audio design. Really kind of a big word to kind of, you got to try it. Even our producer, he just told me it's amazing. What is it? It's 3-dimensional audio. I mean, how can I describe 3-dimensional audio? I really can't. That's why you got to try it. Connect it. Listen to a podcast you listen to every day. Listen to a show you listen to every day. It'll be bigger and crisper, because remember, it's Apple technology and Beats Audio, and this is their latest brainchild together. It's that 3rd generation. We're just giving you more. This voucher, by the way, a full year of X Live X, which is streaming and audio and concerts, and then there's 3 months to Transparent to learn a language, 3 months to a workout app. So huge affordability in terms of being able to try it, but just a huge get. If you're giving this to someone, okay, I know we just got through the holidays and we're thinking giving, really? Your Valentine will love you for this. Your workout partner will appreciate it. Because you know what I often do, Adam? I'll go for a walk and, I want to listen to some music. I'm walking with someone. They don't want, it's like, well, how about this? We just listen to the same song. I'll give them the left, they take the right, we can listen to both. And then if I froze again, I apologize. Because guess what my headphones are trying to do? They're trying to connect to the device right there, my camera. Because that's the ease of use. It wants to connect that easy for us. And when it connects easy, we're going to be using them all the time.
It is a true joy and a fabulous experience. And obviously AirPods have been successful so far. This brand new iteration is just the best it's ever been. I'd love for you to experience them. They are available right now on HSN as a smart deal. FlexPay is the best friend, your best friend, my best friend at $56. Our good friends at QVC call it Easy Pay. We call it FlexPay. It's the best way to pay. There's no argument. $56 today, and then we charge another $56 each month for the 5 months. No fees for that, no penalties for that, no charges for that. It just allows us to spread the cost. Thank you for your orders on our brand new Apple AirPods. Also, I want to show you this. I said there's a MacBook Pro available. We do have one. I don't have a presentation because there's only about 3 dozen left, but here it is. If you are heading to school, if you are heading to the office, if you're looking for a new computer to take us through the new year, we have the Apple MacBook Pro. This is an awesome, awesome experience with that M1 processor. $16.99 with free shipping and FlexPay. It's available in silver or space gray. And we've put together a wonderful bundle of accessories that you can choose from. Hey, if you've got an HSN credit card, you can even do VIP financing, and that brings the price down to, I believe, $94 and change. So really affordable there if that's what you'd like to place your orders on. People are asking me what on earth this item is at 6 p.m. that I'm saying David Copperfield would be jealous about. Folks, the item at 6 p.m., I would describe it as the world's most astonishing stain remover. I mean, I've seen my fair share of stain removers in my time, in England and in the United States. The stain remover that we're gonna share with you at 6 p.m. is our best seller, and it's a marvel. Stains, old stains, new stains. This will get them, I'll do it live, right in front of you. I'll use my hands to do it. It's brilliant. Stay with me for Instaclean at 6 p.m. Only you will see it. It's the only presentation. It's the last presentation because we're nearly sold out. All right, talking of wows, I have a massive wow right here. The awesome, just released this past fall. This is gonna be your whole new iPad, a brand new iPad and an awesome updated experience with an A13 Bionic chip, Touch ID, Retina display. There is so much to jump and shout and get excited about. I have a 64 gig and a 256 gig available and free shipping and handling. Those two colors are gonna be space gray or the silver, so space gray or silver. Once you've chosen the size, either 64 or 256, you choose space gray or silver, and then you can choose which color of accessories would you like. I can organize a black custom-made case for you. There is a blue, which we're calling navy. Love that gold. This is rose gold. There is a blue tie-dye. There's blue marble, very fancy. There is the leopard, silver or red. Everybody's gonna receive a specialty stylus, cleaning cloth, stand, and a lot more, including a Bluetooth keyboard that's actually currently inside the case right here. Let me just show it to you. There's that Bluetooth keyboard, so you can turn your iPad into a full workstation with real tangible keys. I wanna get a quick quantity update from our amazing producer, Mr. Rick. Rick, last I looked, there was 400 left. Is that still accurate on the number? I think it was 400. We're gonna get that number for you. Bill, obviously popular. A lot of people who are searching for the new iPad are finding HSN because we've got together an exclusive configuration. This new iPad, as it says, is a whole new experience.
And that's just it. A lot of us want new because our older iPad, it's still working. We've had it for years, but it doesn't have the camera quality. It doesn't have the processor. It doesn't have the memory. Well, when you're getting that, not upside down, when you're getting that latest generation, you're really walking away and investing in that quality of the hardware. Because, you know, you get updates over time with Apple, but when you invest in this 9th generation, which came out this fall, you really walk away with a lot of tangible hardware. One of the biggest difference is the chip that's on the inside. It has the power to really keep up with the way we all compute today. I love the fact that the camera quality is even better than most phones that are out there. But you notice the camera is moving? That's the camera giving me center stage technology. I was going to talk about the camera quality because actually what they did is they designed this for how we are living our lives today, which, let's be real, we're doing more zooming and FaceTime, right? So we want that front-facing camera to be better than the rear. So you have a 12-megapixel front-facing camera, which is better than the one in the back, which still gets high-definition video and audio. But can your camera do this? Because this is what happens. We set it up because we're cooking dinner or, you know, we're doing stuff around the house. Oh, but I forgot my coffee and I want to get something and get up. It's following me around the house. Okay, you guys can see I still got Christmas decorations up. Don't yell at me, Mom. I'm putting them away. But more importantly, this is really what is great about it because it moves with us. It's called center stage. And a lot of the technology that you're going to find in this brand new iPad, you would normally find in their more expensive iPads, the Pro, the Air. I mean, I like to go like this normally because they do go up in price. This 9th generation, thank you, Center Stage, for cutting off the Christmas decorations. God, you're hired. And that's just what's great about this. I don't know how it works. And you know what? I don't want you to have to know how it works either. I just want you to know when you get this home, you're going to have great camera quality. And you know what a lot of us did? We had this once right before the holidays, and that was the first time we had it. People were upgrading because their one they've had for 8, 9, 10 years still worked. But you know what? They gave it to the kids. Let the kids use it because, you know, I need mine for work or I'm tired of sharing mine. Kids are excited that they get their own iPad, and you have yours with that new processor. And that processor is a game changer, because this is what happens. We're using it for work. You know, a lot of us are actually computing now on our iPads and tablets because it has that ability to keep up with how we need to get stuff done. And that case we're including, look how it sets up. There's my keyboard, sets up and performs like a laptop, yet it is so much more portable, more memory. I mean, this has more memory than my standard iPad, or even that 256 gigabytes. That is more than my computer, which is great. So I'm going to jump over here, and I think a lot of us can relate to this. We watch a video. You see how fast it pulls up the video. The audio is there, which is awesome. Great audio, which we all appreciate. Here we go. Adam brought me for a ride once. It was on a roller coaster. Good time. Highly recommend it. But more importantly, Adam's, you know, we watch a show and they're like, shop with us, or, you know, get social. I don't have to close it out. Or maybe I'm binge watching and I forgot, oh, I need to send out an email. This is how user-friendly it is. It's a different operating system, but you know what's also great? Being that it's different, HSN does give you more time to make sure you understand the operating system, to make sure it does work with you, which, you know, Adam, that's really nice at the end of the day, because there's some times where it's like, I love it, but, you know, I got to get the kids back to school. I got other things happening. So you really can do this at your leisure to make sure it agrees with you. So I'm watching a show over here. I'm shopping at the exact same time. You have versatility. This operating system, in terms of how you can, you know, slide it back and forth without having to, what's the code? Is it Shift Control Alt or something like that? No. And, you know, this is actually another reason why I wanted to upgrade. My older iPad didn't have this capability and power. Sure, I could get social and check shopping stuff and, you know, send some emails, but it couldn't do all of this stuff for me. That's why you want to maybe try it, get it home, fall in love with it, realize you're getting more. We give you a stylus to stand. This stylus, by the way, is just uber cool. So it's something you can actually use on your keychain, attached to your keychain. Use the nub to exit in and out, you know, at the supermarket, to open doors if you'd like, even open a beer bottle. So, I mean, this is even just a nice little get as well. But then the voucher, you get cooking software, you get a way to interact with family and friends for 6 months. It's a great upgrade. The biggest get, however, is going to be getting the latest generation iPad and also getting that extended return time that HSN affords you, not Apple. Apple gives you 14 days. We've doubled that to give you a 30-day return policy, because some people are even like, you know, it takes a while to move in all my photos and move into my emails. Oh, and that's what I suggest you do. Move your emails into here and try it. You're going to notice there's some differences. One, it's going to download and find stuff faster, which we can all appreciate. Come over here and, you know, Excel documents, right? Or maybe it's tax stuff we have to get to. So I have to, you know, check this Excel document. I'm on a Mac or an Apple device, right? Normally that wouldn't work. Well, I want everyone to realize it plays well with others. So if there's those PC documents, you can still download all this stuff for the PC world, because you'll notice there's Pages and Numbers, which is the Apple equivalent, but then there's Word, there's Excel, there's PowerPoint. I mean, you really can set this up to be used how you need it. And that's what's crazy about when you think about how this computer or tablet or camera or e-reader or works for you. It's going to work for you. Because one thing that's cool, that center stage, the holidays are great and gift giving. Do you know they sell devices that are just a way to connect with family and friends, where the camera will follow them around the house, whether it's the kids or the grandparents. That's all it does. You can't stream a movie on there. You can't check your email or use it for work. With your iPad, I mean, let's be real. It is more than just an iPad or a tablet. It is your home office. It is your, you know, second television when the kids are, you know, I don't feel well. Can I watch TV? Sure. Let's set you up with something on Apple TV or Netflix, anything like that. That's why it's such a powerful device to get into your hands. Actually, I'm going to digress real quick, Adam. A few years ago, my nephew asked for an iPad from Santa.
Right.
And we're like, really? I mean, come on, you're good, but are you that good? And the funny thing is, Santa was like, he's not going to outgrow it. It's going to grow with him. And that was a kid. I know host after host, it's grown with them. You know, now they have grandkids. Now they have a family. They keep going back to the iPad. Different needs, but it still is so useful for all of them.
And it's such a great point. I mean, you can buy tablets of all different price points, but when you pick up an Apple product, it feels noticeably different. The precision engineering, the precision crafting, the materials that are being used, it's quality, and it feels like that in your hand. And then when you turn it on and you experience the extraordinary bionic chip that's inside and the speed and lightning performance that you've got, never having to remember Passwords, again, with Touch ID. Knowing that with that Retina display, everything is going to pop and be more vivid than ever before. Knowing that we can FaceTime and we can Zoom call and we can Skype and do all the things that we need, but also have fun and play games and access the Apple App Store that seems to be unlimited with something new every single day. There is so much to discover with an Apple iPad. So which would you like to buy? There are smaller versions, there are larger versions. This is the newest version. So this is the brand new version at 10.2 inches. It's larger. And a lot of folks appreciate that larger size. You don't necessarily need to put your readers on to see it. More real estate, more screen space means that you can do more, see more. Obviously, with that Retina display, with the Bionic chip, its performance really is unsurpassed. What we wanted to do is make life really easy. So we took away all the barriers. The price point that we see on the screen, first time back since selling out. This was just released in the fall. $549 or $779, but we're going to take that price and spread it over 5 months. So if you want the 64 gig, it's $110 a month. No fees or charges on that at all. You can just spread the cost. 256 gigabyte, which means you can store more on it, comes in at just $156 a month. Most people that buy an iPad want to buy a case, and we wanted to make sure that we included in this price a custom-made case for you. So we have black available, navy available, last call on gold. It has been one of the most popular in this presentation, as has the rose gold version as well. This is blue tie-dye, one of the newest colors. There's that blue marble, always one of our best sellers that you see down there. Then we have leopard, and we have our silver, and even a couple left in red. But just to give you an idea of how many now remain, if you want the silver, I have fewer than 200 left. If you want the space gray, I have fewer than 100 left. So the final 300 now before these are sold out. And between the 200 and the 100, obviously that's spread across all these different color variants. So there's a couple here, 3 dozen in that one, a dozen in this one, so there's not many left at all. Obviously, Bill made mention of that 30-day return policy because that's convenience. When you buy an Apple product from Apple, it comes in a box that looks like this, and when you buy an Apple product from Hsn, it comes in an Apple box that looks exactly the same. When you open this and break the seal on this, you can take this out and try it. If you don't love it, you've got 30 days. Apple give you 14 days. We want to go even further and give you a whole 30 days to decide if it's the right item for you. I do love the included stand. Maybe this is going to be in the kitchen, on the kitchen counter. Maybe you're going to cook along to a recipe on YouTube, or maybe you're going to put that stand in the bathroom on the kitchen counter, sorry, on the bathroom counter rather. A lot of counters in the house. While you're doing your makeup, that's going to be a fabulous, fabulous way to store it, stand it, and position it for you for perfection. Only about 15 minutes to go before the greatest stain-removing innovation maybe in modern history. We're going to show you Instaclean and why it has its own fan club here at Hsn. It's the only presentation, and you will get to see it. Our biggest offer, I believe, to date, is coming up in just 15 minutes from now. Old stains, new stains, we're going to show you how you can get rid of them. Talk about a source of information. Bill, this is really a window to the world with all that you can uncover and access and discover. Again, it's a product that you will carry with you for many, many years. And it might be son or daughter going to college or university. It might be you at home because this is your entertainment device. It can do anything your heart desires.
Actually, it's crazy you talk about that. A lot of people are like, I'm retiring now and I still want to be able to be connected. Do I need a desktop? Do I need a laptop? You don't. Your power is right here. It's a 1-pound device. You go and visit the in-laws or go to the grandkids' house. You're bringing the Sunday paper, you're bringing the shows, you're bringing your email and your entertainment and your games and all that. It's an upgraded experience, and they're saying more of us will be computing on a tablet in the future because now the power is actually able to be right here in tablet footprint. And one of the biggest differences with Apple, which maybe you've tried some other ones in the past, maybe some no-name brands or maybe a little more affordable ones, guess what? The biggest difference is that Apple ecosystem. And what does that mean? When we, download an app from the App Store, there's many app stores out there, we try different things, games, stuff for the new year, maybe it's workout stuff, maybe it's stuff for work, and we try it. And then we delete it, and we try more stuff, or we download attachments and emails. We get the cobwebs and the viruses and all this stuff in the background that slows it down. So, 2 years in, we're like, I need a new one. This is a dinosaur. That doesn't happen with Apple. It's more protected, it's more secure. So all of this stuff that we're going to be needing it for, it's going to still run smooth year 3, year 4, year 5, year 8 down the road. And that's why we hold on to them. That's why we invest in it. And that's why when you get it home, you realize you have all these different user-friendly options. Some are built in, some you get to customize. It syncs with your calendar. Yes, we can try to FaceTime with family and friends, which, by the way, that is the Apple version of Zoom and Skype and Duo and all the other things that are out there that you might already use. But you can give it a try because you have that better camera, which, by the way, that center stage camera, I am on Skype right now with everyone, but it still has the ability to track me around. So that's, again, Apple playing well with other brands and other categories, because that's what happens. You know, sometimes it's slow and sometimes it doesn't work. So talk about computing for the future. Sure, I'm checking my email. I'm doing some online shopping. Now, all of a sudden, maybe I'm taking a class. Maybe I'm going back to school. Maybe I'm in school, and this is going to become my word processor, which is great. It's a larger screen, which we appreciate for gaming and Zooming and all that, and for movie watching. But even though it's a larger screen, the digital keyboard is taking up half the space. First of all, I just have to point this out. Oh, I have to enable dictation. This is how new this is. I'll do that later. But it has a microphone built in, which is great because I can speak to the tablet. It'll do all the typing for me. Remember, we're including that case with the keyboard, which I'm going to turn on the keyboard. This keyboard, by the way, is completely removable. So if I don't want it, because maybe I'm just watching a movie, I can leave it at home. Maybe I want to put it on my lap. Very customizable. But notice, I turned on the keyboard, and now it's not on my screen, so now I have more workspace to get more stuff done. That's a nice convenience, because, you know, you want to see everything you've written and all the pretty pictures that aren't of Adam, and I apologize. So swipe up from the bottom. I bring my photo library over here to the side. This is how easy it is. I want to find my album of Adam, so I come over here where, boom. Look how organized I am. I love this. And guess what? It's not me. It's Apple that's made me so organized. And this is what's great about the memory size. So I have photos of Adam and I from last holiday season, just a few weeks ago, all the way back to, I think, 2012, this one was.
Oh, my gosh.
December 10th of 2013. And that's the photo I want to use. How do I get it from there to there? I think we've all been there, Adam. I don't get technology. It's too confusing. I don't bother spending it on me, right? Well, this is how simple it is. I want this photo to go from here to there. Boom. And that's why Apple has been successful. They didn't make it too powerful and too complicated. They made it really empowering for all skill levels. Because when you think about the devices that are used by the programmers and the editors and the professionals, it's Apple. Yeah. But then when you think about the teachers and the show hosts and, you know, all the people who have different levels of tech experience or tech phobic, they'll go to Apple because it is very approachable and user-friendly. My sister did want to get her kids more on Apple devices, not because, you know, it was the fancy brand or the most affordable out there, but because she understood it. So she could help them, because there's nothing worse when the kids are like, Mom, what happened here? It's like, I don't know. What does that icon mean? With Apple, you understand it. And one thing I want everyone to remember, you're investing in the hardware. This is their latest hardware, latest camera, latest processor. You'll get updates, and look for this little light bulb icon. Actually, maybe I'll show you down here on this one. Look for the little light bulb icon, because it's going to give you tips and tricks on some of the latest updates. And of course, now I'm trying to find the light bulb icon. Can everyone find it? There it goes. Boom. That light bulb icon is going to give me some of the latest stuff on the iOS, which is operating system 15, whether it's Siri, whether it's my photo library, pairing to my latest AirPods, which is awesome. And that's, again, where are you becoming they call me an Apple expert, Adam, and I laugh at that because I did not study Apple or work at Apple. I'm just an Apple user, like you and like me, and that's how we become better and more comfortable with Apple every day.
Well, talking of getting comfortable, don't get too comfortable, because it's nearly sold out with limited quantity. I have fewer now than 200 left total across the board. So if you'd like to place your order, this is the chance to do it. I'll go over the colors and I'll go over the pricing, because I think, you know, we need to understand why this is a great value on HSN today. So you can choose silver or space gray. So this is the silver, the classic, and there's that space gray, that darker exterior. When you're ordering, you're going to choose which size you want in terms of the capacity. There's a 64 gig for $549 and a 256 gig for $779. Listen, if you don't take a lot of pictures or download a lot of stuff or music or videos, you are going to be just fine with the 64 gigabyte. 100% you will. If you do take a lot of videos and you're always doing stuff and downloading apps, go for that larger capacity of the 256, because certainly this will grow with you and you'll have this iPad, this tablet for a long time. So the extra money is well worth the investment. When you order, you're gonna get a lot of extras because we know what most people want to buy once they've bought their iPad. 9 out of 10 iPad buyers end up buying a case, a cover, because they want to protect their investment. Makes sense. We've had this commissioned for you, custom made, fits like a glove and protects your iPad and of course that high quality Retina display screen. This is the black. I have a handful left in black in both color options. This is that navy. You can see the difference between that deep navy and the black. Gold, I again have a handful now left in both options. The same with rose gold, hanging on by a thread. Blue tie-dye, nearly gone. Blue marble continues to be one of the best sellers. We also have our leopard. Silver, I have 4 left, and red, I have less than 10. So last call here, we're gonna include for you that specialty stylus and this stand, which I'm a big fan of. It's a quality stand that has a soft rubberized grip on the base. So if you want to stand your iPad up in the kitchen or the bathroom where you're getting ready in the morning, or you're cooking a meal, you're following along to a YouTube recipe, you can do just that. So we love that. It can go horizontal or vertical, portrait or landscape. So again, these are all bonuses that we've done. So let's talk money. We've got to talk about it sometime, and I might as well make it now. Because if I could send this to you free of charge, I would do, but I can't. I have to charge you something. The 64 gig is $549.99, but we're gonna take that price and split it. We're gonna divide it by 5, right? So $549.99 divided by 5 is basically $110. So if you want this now, for you or a son or a daughter, a husband or a wife, we will send this to you right now for $110 plus tax. There is no shipping charge. We're gonna pay free shipping, of course, anywhere in the continental United States. Next month, another $110 will be charged on your credit or debit card. The month after, another $110. The convenience of FlexPay costs you nothing extra. People wonder if we charge you more money in case you do FlexPay. No, that privilege is just a courtesy we extend. It's what made HSN and QVC very successful. FlexPay or EasyPay is a great way to shop. It's the best way to shop. If you choose the 256 gig, obviously a little bit more per month. That comes in at $156 per month. Now, when you use your HSN credit card, that's a credit card with the HSN logo on it, or a QVC Q card, or a Zulily card, we're gonna do VIP financing. If you get the 64 gig, you can spread the cost over 12 months. It brings the price down to $45 and change. If you do the larger capacity, it's on 18 months. That brings the price down to $43 and change. The most popular choice right now is the 64 gigabyte version. It's outselling the 256 ever so slightly. So that's at $549.99. I have 7 minutes left. It looks like every single one will be sold out. In a moment, I'll be removing a couple of these colors, but if you'd like to order, this is a last chance to get it. We have other iPads available, but this is the brand new one, which of course is in demand. And the thing that we've not really talked about is the very real situation that so many have found over the Christmas holidays is that supplies are limited. Many places are sold out. Many places are really extended delivery times into end of January, early February. We have these in stock right now and can ship them out to you immediately. So please bear that in mind. If you want an iPad and you want it now because Santa didn't bring you one, we have them in stock for you. When you buy a product like this, I always recommend Hsn Protection Plus because if you were to break it, drop it, spill something on it, like I just nearly did, it will protect you with no deductibles whatsoever. So I highly recommend asking about Hsn Protection Plus. In 6.5 minutes, I will astound you with the world's greatest stain remover that I have ever seen. It's called Instaclean. I've been talking about it for an hour, and at 6 p.m. sharp here on the East Coast, we will do the final presentation with the final quantity. New stains, old stains, stubborn stains, no match for Instaclean. And I've seen all sorts of stain removers in 20 years on TV from England to America. None of them compare to the one that we're gonna show you in 6 minutes from now. Bill, I see you just sent me something, my friend. Are you sending me more? Oh, you sent me the picture of me. I see. Boy, yeah. Oh boy, thank you for sharing that. I've changed just a little bit, right?
Are you astounded? Well, that's just it.
My.
I was able to use this to text message.
Bill, they're asking if this is my son.
Happy holidays.
Our producer, Rick, you naughty person, you. No, that is me. I've aged a lot. That's working with you, Rick.
Actually, Adam.
Yes.
Was that before you were a dad?
Yes. That's
how
what
old is
aged
your
me.
son?
Right, he's now 9.
Well, see, that's just it. These grow with us as we start a family, as we go on those family vacations like you just got back from. You want a device that keeps you connected, that's reliable to store all those family photos, that's very user-friendly to find them and share them and post them and all that kind of stuff. And that's the Apple difference. If you're new to Apple, I get it. It's an investment. You might be fearful. Remember, we've doubled that return policy time to make sure it works for you. If you're an Apple user, you get it. You're tired of sharing with the kids. You want more memory. You want that latest generation, which, by the way, this came out in the fall. We aired it once in 2021. This is the first time we've been able to share it in 2022, and I don't have it on the schedule again. So you're going to appreciate a lot of the modern conveniences. Better processor, better battery life, more memory. And this is one thing I just love about it, and I upgraded alone, is that center stage technology. So that camera, I'm not moving it, I'm not paying someone, it's gonna follow me around the house. Hopefully it's not showing too much of my messy kitchen, but this is what happens. We get up, we move around. Oh, I forgot this is over here, my readers are there. It really has this ability, which is phenomenal, because there are cameras that only do this, and they don't let us to get connected to the office or stream movies and do all that stuff that we like to do with technology. There's another demo I want to show you really quickly over here, because this is something that we used to like to share on the desktop computers, on the big guys, right? Well, I come over here and I'm gonna enable this flyover tour. And remember, the desktop computer with the big tower and the monitor that lives downstairs in the home office or in the basement, you now have the quality of the screen, so you're not missing anything, the power of the processor, and something that weighs about a pound, sets up and performs like a laptop because of what we're including, the keyboard, the case, and a bunch of other fun extras. But that's the Apple difference. Oh, Adam, that's that Airbnb I was telling you about, right?
I've heard great things about it, Bill.
Great reviews. You don't really get to leave, but it's pretty. And great history, too. But more importantly, that's where technology is fun. I get technology being crazy and confusing, and I've even been confused by technology. But when I know, tomorrow's Monday morning, I got, the coffee maker needs to work, and I need to be able to connect with the office and get my emails out. That is why Apple is worth every penny. You don't have to worry about it being slow. You don't have to worry about it being dated because you're getting the latest. I'm going to show you just all the different stuff I have up and running, because this is what, I was watching a movie and playing some video games, but there's my spreadsheets. There's making movies. There's, playing with my nephew over the holidays. We downloaded GoPro apps and all that. From, the list goes on and on, drawing apps. And this is everything that's up and running in the background. And sure, actually, here's a fun little tip for you. If you ever want to keep your running a little faster, if you want to close something out, one, you double tap, and it'll show you all these things that are open. But then you just swipe up, and it just closes them out. So that's another little tip. And the thing is, how did I learn that? By using my tablet all the time. I've often shared the story with you, Adam, where, I do my taxes every year, just like everyone. But I spend a whole weekend just reminding myself, how do I do a report? And where's this icon and that? But with Apple, no, because I use it every day, not just once a year or just when I go on vacation, but all the time.
Bill, as always, we appreciate your wisdom and guidance. You took us through from our Embassy Shredder to our Apple AirPods. And folks, if you missed that presentation, we have the brand new Apple AirPods available for purchase on HSN. And of course, as we wrap things up with this extraordinary Apple iPad offer. Also, don't forget, if you're looking for a MacBook Pro, we do have a few of those available. I believe it's less than 1 dozen now, online at hsn.com. But Bill, as we talked about, there's a lot of advantages to buying with us versus Apple, and that 30 days versus 14 is certainly a big one.
Completely. So that's double the time that Apple would give you. We give you more time to make sure it works for you. We're giving you a bunch of other great extras, from 6 months to Caribou, where you can stream with family and friends, a full year of Cookbook Premium, the stylus, the stand. But the big get is definitely the latest generation. And as you said it before, Adam, it's not refurbished. It's brand new right out of the box. One other quick difference, which I haven't talked about, I know our shoppers like the white bezel or those rose golds. Apple's not doing them anymore. So really, this is their most economical, their latest iPad out there, and you'll appreciate getting it home, because this is not just about, being able to stream and shop and all that stuff. It's about being able to connect and get stuff done, but it just doesn't do that. I don't know how much time we have, but one person said the invention of the iPad was like the creation of the microwave. And think about cooking without a microwave these days. What would we do? And Alice Caron was like, the microwave just does one thing. The iPad
Yes.
Does so much more.
Yes, so true. It does everything. Everything your heart desires, the iPad can deliver. Bill, thank you, my friend. Wonderful to see you. Happy New Year. I hope it's a good one.
Back at you.
Thank you, Bill.
Cheers, mate.
Stay in the ordering process for yours. Download the HSN app or give us a call if you want to give us a call, or visit hsn.com. Are you ready to do this? I am too. I've been talking about it for a whole hour. On the other side of this break, I will show you what I believe to be the world's greatest stain remover. It would make David Copperfield jealous. It's like a magic trick. I'll show you after this.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900. Explore the possibilities to become your best you all January on HSN. This weekend, inspiring products to help you discover new ways to stay fit. Live smarter with tech and home innovations. Solutions to organize your space, and new live-in fashion from G by Juliana. Plus, tune in for the return of Create the Life You Love with Callie. Explore the possibilities. Ends tonight on HSN and at hsn.com.